Hi Cancer, this is your April 1st through the 7th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. The first spread is going to be new love coming into your life. Spread number 2 is for those of you who are already involved with somebody. In the third spread, we'll be looking at somebody from the past. In the fourth spread, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And we'll wrap things up with spread number 5, which is what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Nine of Pentacles clarified by the Three of Cups. We have the Page of Cups clarified by the King of Swords. Then we have the High Priestess clarified by the Three of Wands. In the potential outcome, we have the Chariot with the Knight of Cups and the Sun. And we'll also have the Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We also have water, just like you, another Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and we have Leo on the table. So this is one interesting spread, Cancer. The last card in the main spread on the left was the High Priestess. As you can see, it's still there. And I almost never clarify the High Priestess, almost never. But this time I just couldn't resist it. You know, and I did it for you. Yes, that's why I did it. I did it for you, Cancer. But jokes aside, yeah, the High Priestess is clarified by the Three of Wands. So the High Priestess could be a card of your intuition, right? Or perhaps it's a card of a secret. A secret. It's clarified by the Three of Wands. And with the Four of Wands being on the bottom of the deck, it kind of makes sense now, right? Because we're moving from 3 to 4. The Three of Wands is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision, and this decision is final. And it could be you making this decision based on your own intuition. You could be maybe choosing between two people. I don't know. But it could also be a card of just knowing, you know, just internally knowing. Well, I guess it's kind of like intuition, right? The Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck is a card of a commitment and marriage. All right, it's also the 11-11 card. To me personally, the Four of Wands always reminds me of an actual wedding. All right, so that's where this is definitely heading. I just felt like talking about the High Priestess first. Anyway, we start with the Nine of Pentacles, clarified by the Three of Cups, and it's followed up by the Page of Cups with the King of Swords clarifying it. So the King of Swords is the person you're going to be dealing with this week. For some of you, it's somebody already in your life. So the King of Swords could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or somebody with a lot of air in their chart. If they're not an air sign, it could be somebody who wears uniform for work, or they could be very intelligent. They could be like a lawyer, or somebody who does taxes, you know, somebody who is intellectual. And the Page of Cups, this is them approaching you, asking you out on a date, or maybe purchasing, buying you a beverage. We start with that Nine of Pentacles clarified by the Three of Cups. So this is where a couple of different scenarios come in, because I think somebody is being celebrated this week. The Nine of Pentacles is a single person card, but most importantly, it's a card of somebody who is in the center of attention, or perhaps somebody who just recently achieved something, or they just recently got money. Their financial status has improved or changed, right? And it's clarified by the Three of Cups, which is a card of a reunion, but most likely it's a card of a celebration. So the person in the Nine of Pentacles could be you. You could be celebrated. You could be in the center of attention, right? Or it could be somebody else. You know, it could be some kind of an award ceremony, or, you know, it could be somebody who is in the center of attention. You could be going to a party of some sort. It could be a birthday person, right? Especially if this birthday person is an Aries. And perhaps this person, this King of Swords, is one of the guests at this party, at this event with the Three of Cups. Or, like I said, the person in the Nine of Pentacles could be you. As long as you're like in the center of attention and being celebrated, recognized for something this week. Okay? And the rest is history. The rest is history. All right. We already talked about the King of Swords. We already talked about the High Priestess and the Three of Wands and the Four of Wands. And in the potential outcome, we have the Chariot with the Knight of Cups and the Sun. You're the Chariot here, right? That's your major arcana card, Cancer. You are in your own potential outcome, represented by your own major arcana card. That's always a good sign. Right, and the Knight of Cups in the middle, also a water sign indicator, but this is the most romantic, the most loving night out of all 4 nights. It's like an upgrade from the Page of Cups to the Knight of Cups. All right, the Knight of Cups is the most lovey-dovey knight. Prince Charming, Prince in a shining armor, if you will. And speaking of shining objects, the sun, right next to the deck, is the happiest card in the deck. It's also the brightest object in the sky, right? It's the brightest object in the sky. And with the sun card, we always feel on top of the world, we always feel happy, we always feel like we've succeeded in life. It's also a card of clarity, right? So I think both of you will be crystal clear about what you mean to one another. I don't see this taking too long. From you guys to move from the 3 to the 4 at once, I don't see it taking too long, right? Perhaps, like I said, with the High Priestess and the 3 at once, you'll just know. Both of you you could be sharing those two cards. Both of you will instantly, intuitively know that the two of you belong together. All right? Really happy for you, Cancer. Congratulations. If you are already married or if you're in a relationship, Cancer, the spread is for you. We have the Star, we have the High Priestess, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Empress, and we also have the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. Well, 5 cards, 5 major arcana cards, Cancer. It's not going to be an ordinary week. There's nothing wrong with ordinary weeks, but this is going to be a very, very special week. And what's up with the High Priestess? You know, I don't know if you watched the first spread, the New Love spread. That one had the High Priestess, and so does this one. And I was like, you know what? I clarified the High Priestess in the first spread. Might as well do it now. Right? And I clarified the High Priestess. We got the Wheel of Fortune, another major arcana card. Right? All cards on the table are major arcana cards. You know, the Star, the first card that came out, is a wish come true. Something we usually wish for or hope for a very long time. So I think this week, some kind of a wish is going to be granted to you, to both of you, to the whole family, if you already have a family. Right? And this is something you or both of you or the whole family have been waiting or hoping or wishing for. All right? The Empress, right next to the deck, is a wife figure, a spouse figure, and it's also a mother figure. Okay, so if you've been trying to get pregnant, you may hear some good news. Alright, you may hear some good news. If you've been just in a relationship with this person, you could be taking it to the next level with this person. You could be, yeah. The Hierophant on the bottom of the deck is a card of a commitment of marriage. It is a card of a commitment of marriage. And the High Priestess is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is the start of a cycle, right? Wish is granted, which launches a new cycle for you, for your family, for just the two of you, if you don't have children yet. The High Priestess could be a card of intuition, or could be a card of a secret, or something like that. But the High Priestess, you know, the High Priestess is a very spiritual card, and so is the Hierophant, by the way. Okay, so let me know how this plays out. This is a big week, and it's a very positive week. Like I said, the Star is a wish come true. Wish granted. All right, congratulations. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Cancer, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. Also, keep in mind, Mercury is in retrograde starting this week. Yay! So this is when more exes than usual, or people from the past than usual, more people from the past than usual could potentially resurface. So we got the Queen of Cups clarified by the Page of Wands. We have the Moon clarified by the Magician. We also have the Six of Cups and the Sun on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Gemini, Virgo, Leo, or any zodiac sign. As a matter of fact, it kind of looks like you are the one, Cancer, who is going to be reaching out to somebody. So Mercury retrograde goes both ways. It affects everybody. Okay, so if you feel like reaching out to somebody just to check in with them, or maybe you're genuinely curious how they're doing, or you genuinely miss somebody, don't be shy. I think you'll be very well received, right? We start with the Queen of Cups, so I kind of assume that's you. Unless you're dealing with another water sign, but it feels like you. You're clarified by the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is a message. And the thing about the Page of Wands, it's like no strings attached. It's like, hey, what you've been up to, a long time no see. What are you doing this weekend? Want to catch up? You know, that type of energy. Just testing the waters, checking in. Right? And then we got 2 major arcana cards. The Moon clarified by the Magician. The Moon could be a Pisces. The Magician could be a Gemini. But the Moon could be a card of secrets, just like the High Priestess in the first 2 spreads. But the Moon is a card of a fear. Perhaps you may fear that this person is not gonna reply to you the way you were hoping for. But it's going to be fine. The Magician is a card of manifestation, and most importantly, it's a card of taking action. The Six of Cups right next to the deck is a soulmate card. And the thing about the Six of Cups, it's always very lovey-dovey, very warm energies associated with the Six of Cups. It's also a card of somebody from the past. Not necessarily an ex, it could just be somebody from the past. So my point is, reach out and see what they're doing. Or if they reach out to you, go out and see what they've been up to, and maybe you can make it happen. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Cancer, this week. We have the King of Cups. We also have the Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, clarified by the Hangman, and we have the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. For some of you, Cancer, the King of Cups, that would be you, right? So you could be reaching out to somebody and offering a job, offering a business deal or something. And what you need to know is that the person you're going to be reaching out to, they'll need time to think about it. All right? But I'll interpret the rest of the spread as if the King of Cups were somebody else reaching out to you. All right? Making you the offer. The Ace of Pentacles offer right next to the King of Cups. And it is a legit offer, but the Two of Pentacles clarified by the Hangman, this is you having to make a decision. This is you having to, take your time, Cancer. Take your time. All right? The Two of Pentacles is a card of like, let me think about it, what to do, that type of energy. The Hangman is a card of stagnation, so in this case, this is you having to wrap your head around this. The offer is legit. The Ace of Pentacles is no joke. I think they mean it. They mean business. For some of you, they literally mean business. But perhaps it's just a job offer that's going to land on your lap, and maybe your current job is fine, and you're like, you know what, I don't know if I want to make this move right now. Right? But we also have the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. The Two of Cups is a handshake card. That's how I usually interpret this card when it comes to work, business, and finances. Okay, so yeah, take your time, think about it. I think the offer is legit, and let them know what you're gonna do. All right, cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Cancer. We have the Two of Wands, clarified by the Chariot. We have the Three of Swords. Then we have the Five of Pentacles, clarified by the King of Pentacles, and we have Death on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Or we also have Scorpio on the table. This is a bit of an odd spread, which you're not expecting you having to make a decision to break this King of Pentacles heart. Okay? This King of Pentacles, it could be somebody you're already talking to, or it could be, I don't know. I'm not going to speculate, but this King of Pentacles, as a result of you having to make this decision, this King of Pentacles' heart will be broken. They will feel sad, lonely, and devastated. All right? That's what you're not expecting. You having to make this decision. Right? Maybe you are a boss at work and you have to fire this person. You may have to let them go. Or if this is about love, then this person is a nay. Right? Is a nay. Is a no. Right? We start with the Two of Wands clarified by the Chariot. You're the Chariot here. That's your major arcana card. The Two of Wands, this is you having to make a decision or having to make a choice. And the King of Pentacles is the person you're making a choice about. And the King of Pentacles is clarifying the Five of Pentacles, which is a card of feeling lonely, sad, left out in the cold. The Three of Swords, I think this is their heart being broken. This is you giving them the bad news. Death on the bottom of the deck is a card of an ending. So I think it's done. Again, let me know in the comments down below what's the nature of this connection. Maybe you're choosing between two new people. I don't know. But unfortunately for this King of Pentacles, it's a no-go on your part. All right, Cancer. So that's what I have for you for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Cancer, have an amazing week.